work Monday?
I mean, probably not really, but I mean, Jerry, the tide is just way up. It's up.
Yeah, tide is up.
That's why I just figured I'd come here where we could see. I mean, plus you keep wanting to get closer to them every time, so I'll get closer to them.
He's still around.
Oh yeah, I talk to him all the time. Look, he would stand there and talk to me for days. And then I told him I want to do an interview. Ever since I told him that, he hides from me. He does. He will not come around.
You need to move your bucket, Jerry.
Cover the bucket up. I see over in Japan, they'll take oysters like that,
Right.
and they'll use this old hemp rope, and they'll untwist it, stick it in there, and let it twist back naturally, and hang on from buoys.
That's how you grow them up there.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty
Vertical farm.
It was pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty stuff there.
Uh-huh.
That's where we need to be right here.
Yeah, I see on the news they had a sewage spill in the Elizabeth River 2 days ago, like 2 million gallons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, there's more relief out here than you know.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Oh yeah. They had one 2 years ago with 28 million gallons hit roads.
I think that might be why part of that over there is a sanctuary.
Yeah. surprised.
Uh-huh.
But when it rains like that, you got a lot of water coming into the system.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the system leaks bad. Storm water, man, they get inundated with storm water.
Yeah, I mean, I know down the coast area, we get a high tide. You see the manhole covers covered up. All the water's going inside the manhole covers.
Yep. You can put inserts in there to slow it up. It doesn't completely stop it, but it'll slow it up. But if somebody goes there and works in that manhole, they'll throw that away. You know, they won't leave it in there.
Yeah.
Take a long way that way.
No, that won't. Excavator.
But you know, I keep telling everybody how the bay needs to be worked. That bottom needs to be turned over. And some of the environmentalists will say, well, it never had to be turned over, you know, back in the day, back years before. And I said, yeah. I said,
It had pollution.
the whole coastline wasn't developed then.
No.
You know, you had all these salt marshes that filtered things as it come out. But now you got storm drain systems built all the way to Pennsylvania and West Virginia and all that. All these tributaries, everything feeding right here. You got everything in the world coming in the bay now.
Yeah.
And if you ain't working, it just sits there and silts in and gets stagnant and dies.
Settles on the bottom.
Yep. When we was out there crab dredging, you watch where the fish are. The fish would come right on in there feeding.
They do that.
Yeah, you catch 4 or 5 baskets, croakers, and dredge some down.
Uh-huh.
Rockfish. How about the daylights?
Huh?
Daylights.
Yeah.
He'd be alright fried up right now.
I know it.
That them soft stone crabs.
Yeah.
Get Jim off there.
I even made conch chowder on the dredge boat. I'd make chowder out of conch. You just have to cut it up small.
Yeah, I've tried conch fritters. I didn't care much.
Right.
Like a garden. You don't work it, it goes to weeds.
Yeah. That's it.
But I tell you, Vim's done a study a while back, and they said that zinc was toxic to shellfish, like 5 parts per million.
Uh-huh.
And every year, it's got 3 million crab pots sent into the bay, and each one's got a pound of zinc into it.
Right.
So that's 3 million pounds of zinc every year just sitting in the bottom of the bay being added to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you say, years ago, you didn't have that.
Nope.
Shit, when we first started crabbing, you never had to wash a crab pot.
No.
Right.
No, I crabbed all summer in a wash pot.
Right.
Me and that man there wash them 300 every 2 or 3 days.
That's
That
great.
we
Yeah, we get some more.
you wash him today, 3 days from now, you say, huh, didn't I just wash him?
Oh.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I tell you, up in Maine, what they do, they get
Shock.
a
Shock them with hot water,
hot water.
put a tank in the boat, hook up, boil it to 212 degrees, put the whole pot in the tank.
Buoy and all. Run it through the engine water, cooling water.
I hear that.
Fish a pot, put the buoy into it, dump it in the
They
tank.
say they got a rig to do it off of 12-volt battery. I was looking into it.
Well, I know it won't nothing back in the new crab potting like it is today, but you know how many wire brushes I done wore out?
Oh my God.
Stainless steel wire brushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, after you eat your dinner, you go out in the yard, scrub 4, 5, 10, 15 days, swap them out 10, 15 more.
Yeah.
There's a little peeler right there. There it sure is.
Yep. Look at that.
Little baby though.
Yep.
He'll be a peeler.
I was like, what?
Send me back. Send me back.
taking milk cartons, cutting milk carton at an angle, set it in the corner of the pot, pour concrete in.
Yeah, corn pot. You know, the sad part about this is, one good hurricane can all be wiped out.
Yeah.
They'll come back in a couple of years, but
Right.
one storm will wipe it out.
Yeah, fuck the oysters up.
Uh-huh. Back in '99, we had a flood come through. Dumped 19 inches of rain.
Yep.
Kill them.
It killed them.
Oh yeah, that fucked them up.
Yep.
Too much fresh water.
Too much, yeah. Yeah. That's like Willie told me, my uncle. When you can sell it, you better put it in your pocket. Don't leave it. If you can sell it, you better sell it.
Yeah.
Sure, I thought you get $8 for each.
Yeah.
$2 was big money.
That's all I got with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got. That would be right then if you wanted $2.
Yeah.
You go in there with mud in them like that, he put you over there, tell you $1.
Yeah.
Like what mud?
Huh?
That's free.
He tell you soups.
It's $3. Give me $1 more to color.
Something flying up the shore over there.
No, last year we got $10, $12 one for a while, didn't we?
Yeah. It's not.
Here.
That's not. Oh, I signed a contract on this rate ball. You get 3 days a week, you get big week work. Thing of it is, it's all yours.
Yep.
You gotta get the bait man, the zinc man, the frame man, the rope man, the zinc, the wire man,
Power washer.
fuel man.
Yep.
Bait man is a big one.
Yeah, me and him were buying 6 and 7 cartons a day. How much was it even?
$30 a piece or something.
$207 a day before you leave dock, just in bait.
I found a receipt from the man that had the Rose, Virginia, my boat, back from 1956. And it showed a crabbing receipt.
Hey, he can tell you the history on your boat.
His bait bill was 6% of his salary.
Your
I
daddy,
hear
had,
that.
you say your daddy had the boat?
No, Harry D'Alba.
Harry Diablo had the boat.
Yeah.
He built a nice boat.
Uh-huh.
She had a one-piece keel on her.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it.
Mm,
No horn timber.
right.
One piece horn jump.
No horn timber.
Huh?
She's just a
Oh, straight keys?
straight keel.
Yeah.
I got it.
The motor was up there close to the cabin.
Right.
He had built for hull sanding originally.
Uh-huh.
Well, she had a big stern deck onto her.
Well, all the boats had the engine right up
Yeah.
there.
Uh-huh.
That's what Charlie Boy had.
And then we had a 350 Pontiac V8 in ours. It was a Miss K. She was 40 foot. Old man Johnny Belvin had built her in Dandy in 57, I think. And then we got a 453 and we moved her to the back. We took a piece of galvanized pipe that was sharp on one end and gouged out the shaft out to change it. Put her in the back.
That's what they done the Rose, Virginia, did the same way.
Uh-huh.
Big piece like 1.5 inch, 2-inch pipe.
Then put a new block on the end.
They took and put it in a fire and got it cherry red.
Yeah.
We drive it in there and flash it, pull it out and drive it again.
Yeah.
And they put a big square on the sky to get the angle onto it.
Uh-huh.
I think mine was on a 13-degree angle.
Yeah.
You can't find anybody to do that kind of stuff anymore.
No.
I went and looked at a boat up Deep Creek named the Double N. Eddie went up there with me. I wanted that boat, man. young boy, you know what I mean? I wanted that boat. He said, son, you don't want her. That's why, Dad. He said, she's got a 3-piece horn timber, you'll never stop her from leaving.
You're right.
He said, you don't want her.
Yeah.
Broke my heart. He was right, though. 3-piece horn timber, you can't stop.
Yeah, that's right.
Leak all the time.
I think we need to shoot ahead again, boy. Come over.
See, that's trouble now. Your wood and all so expensive on them boats now. I mean, they're going cross timber, go across like $125, $30.
Yeah.
And, this how you pay somebody to cut it and put it in. You get $3, $4 here just for a damn cross beam.
Wood boats are nice, but fiberglass is where it's at.
Everything's going to fiberglass, but I can tell you right now, a fiberglass boat will not work like this
Nope.
wooden boat.
Nope, don't sail as pretty either.
Nope. That's it.
Nope.
Especially shaft tongue.
I think it's because of the weight.
Yeah,
These
it
are so
is.
much heavier. Get that deep skag onto
Yeah, I
them.
was gonna say, you got that skag on there.
My buddy just got a Hut Brothers 52 foot, 14 foot wide, $225,000.
Wow.
Dang.
How was your first Fattisburger?
Huh?
That was awesome. That's the first time I've been there.
That was before any motors, electronic.
Right.
Donnie Porter over there at Eastern Joe.
Now look, you gotta spend money to make money. But when I hear about something like that, you gotta make $250,000 before you made anything.
Exactly.
You know what?
I'd rather retire.
You know what he does?
What?
He recovers rockets for NASA.
Oh, okay. Well, he ain't gonna worry about it then. She's already paid for.
They get contracts on
He's
her.
the only boat that recovers all the rockets when they shoot them and they come back down.
Right.
The stern of them is what that one Billy Mullison's got. Take the stern right out of them and open up the stern.
Yeah, tailgate on it.
Got a crane back there to pick the rockets up.
See, that's that boat Laura May. What Billy Mullis got.
Yeah.
He bought her from, well,
Yeah. Won't be long till when What you done, lost your tone?
I put him to work.
Get some now.
Yeah. I know it.
We're gonna make you a show today.
I hear you. That's it.
Yeah, come over. It's just tiresome after a while. pretty day though. We ain't had a pretty day the whole year so far.
Right. Well, it's pretty today.
They gonna get pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, you wouldn't have cared for it Monday. Monday morning, it wasn't pretty
It
on
was
there.
blowing a gale, wasn't it?
Oh, it was
Wet.
blowing.
So it's been blowing past how many days?
we had
Good day.
we had drizzle and fog all day Monday.
We worked Monday. We had 184 bushels.
Okay.
Well, we ain't worked since then.
Supposed to be about 70 tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
We got to get caught running. We ain't got caught running yet.
Uh-huh.
I think the two boys in that boat there, they had 189 one day. I don't know where the hell they put them out in. Where you live at down there, Dan? No, you're in Fox Hill, ain't you?
No. You know what Hallway Mills Reservoir is?
Yeah.
I'm going to show Walter Road right across
Okay.
from it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I made that loop through there when I was younger, once or twice.
Yeah.
Out of Heritage Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad, his family's from Seaford, and he had a lot down there that he had, and he met my mom, and her daddy had a farm right there off of Showalter, and he died when she was a senior in high school.
Wow.
So she had two sisters. So after high school, her and my daddy got married, and so my grandma gave him a lot there, and he built the house there so that she could help take care of her mama and all that. So then he sold his lot in Seaford. But it's right on the coastal river. You know, the farm was right on the river.
Wow.
How well you know Tim Smith?
I know him very well.
He's got into acting now or something. ain't he?
Yeah, he's big in Civil War. I think what started it, a lot of activity took place on the marina at the railway during the Civil War.
Yeah, or that cradle they had there was the oldest gear-driven cradle it was.
Yeah, he started 1820 something. I think it was 1824 is when the railway was put there.
Well, that's where Daddy worked in summertime.
Yeah, I know it. And so I think he started looking into all that and got, you know, real interested in Civil
He's
War.
been in a couple of major pictures, man.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
That's cool. Good people.
A lot of the big boats are missing that railway.
You better believe
So yeah.
all the Carolina boats came there. Carolina Dawn, Carolina Breeze, Carolina Queen, Carolina Boy, Carolina Lady.
Yep.
That's where I learned to paint.
Yeah,
Daddy painted.
I know it.
He liked to paint.
Yeah, little ball spot there, Ian. I come across it too.
mud spot.
That's right.
That's the spot you hit yesterday, ain't it? Cleaned it up.
Almost looks like Ebb Tide wants to set up.
Twice as good at tie you do flood.
Jason Lewis wants me to come to Reedville, do some pound net fishing with him too.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, that's something else the state's done away with.
Well, it ain't done away with it. I mean, it's still doing it in Reedville and the Eastern Shore and Lynn Haven.
Yeah, but if you don't have a license though, you can't get into it.
Right.
Unless you buy a license. I mean,
Right.
but the state's not giving any more new licenses out there.
Right. I mean, that's with anything.
Yeah.
I guess you can still go get a gill net license, I reckon.
Conditional.
Not unless you
Okay.
got a Class A and a Class B permit.
Really?
And one of either Class A or Class B, if they make a regulation, they can take the license back from you.
Wow.
You can buy, I think, a 600-foot shot license, recreational one.
Yeah,
Right.
but if you go buy nets and stuff, and they decide to put a restriction onto it, you're stuck with the gear.
I hear that.
Unless you buy a license from somebody, an active license from somebody.
Right.
I got a Class A permit.
That's what I got, Class A.
And the way I understand it, as far as oyster license, instead of 40 days, now you have to have owned it for 5 years and worked it the last 3 years to be able to sell it.
With history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's a family member, or if you pass away, then you can sell it. But
Heard the same thing.
if you own it and you're still alive, you had to have worked it the last 3 years.
Yep, I heard the same thing. Because I heard the state had issued like 1,350 of them, and they wanted to get it down to 700.
Uh-huh.
So. That's what I say. Somebody young, they couldn't get into this.
Oh yeah, they can get into it.
They
Yeah.
can, but it's going to cost you.
They can bring me about $250,000. I set them right up.
That's what I'm saying.
Box, boat, license,
Yeah.
homes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as somebody you just want to start out and try it, you can't get into it. Couldn't afford it.
Hell,
Then crab pots today, Jerry, $50 a piece. You gotta have at least 200.
Yeah.
100, yeah.
That's 10,000 right there off the top.
Yeah.
Then your boat will be another 30, 40,000. That's 50,000. Then your license another 15, 20,000. That's 70,000.
But look, where it all starts at, you got to be a self-motivated person,
Yeah.
and you got to know how to manage money,
Yeah.
or you don't even want to even think about getting that.
No. No.
You want to do plenty of cocaine and plenty of pills. You come ahead like that.
Oh boy.
No, it's feast or famine.
Yeah.
When it's good, it's great.
Right.
But when it's common, it gets common.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I seen about 2.5, 3 weeks you lay around the dock and ice and you run up the creek.
Yeah.
Come on, another fucking layer.
no, when I started out, I did it after school. You could work till sunset.
Yeah.
And I got a school about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Now I still had 3 or 4 hours to go catch a couple bushes.
Right.
And did pretty decent at it.
Mhm.
Back then, I think minimum wage was like $3.50.
Right.
And hell, I catch three bushels. I was getting $12. That was $36. The ones I was going to school with, they're making like $15, $20 here.
Yeah.
McDonald's and stuff. I'm making $35, $40 after school.
Right. Put $35, $40 in, you could get something.
Oh, hell yeah. Gas, 89 cents a gallon, 85 cents a gallon, I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can fill my truck up $15.
When I was a kid, I used to get 50-cent allowance a week, and you could get something for 50 cents.
Damn right.
If you store about two for 1 penny candy,
Yeah, penny candy.
carry 25 cents, they get a bag
Oh,
full.
one of them brown baggies full of it.
Yeah.
Licorice, bubble gum, anything you want it, man. A Hershey bar was 10 cents.
Right.
I mean, now it's $1.35, $1.50 an ounce more.
Yeah. When I was 6 years old, I started crab potting with Daddy, and if I wasn't in school, I was on that boat, and he was paying me $2 a day when I was 6 years old.
That was money back in.
I was rich.
Damn right, that was money back in.
My granddaddy built me a little 12-foot skiff and gave it to me when I was 12 years old. Went out and bought me an outboard motor. I had the money, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, things were different then.
Oh yeah, entirely.
$15,000 for outboard motor now.
Yeah, I know.
150 Honda, 15 grand.
You know, it's funny you said that. My nephew told me they figure on $1,000 every 10 horsepower.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cadillac makes 700 some horsepower, all aluminum, 72,000. Outboard motor, 720 some horsepower. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they make some crazy stuff now. They're making diesel ones,
Oh yeah.
coming out with electric ones.
I seen one in York River full last, 425 horsepower, V8,
Oh,
8-bore motor.
wow.
And the state's got one. They got one with 4 of them, 4 300s.
Yeah, I was gonna say now you see them with 6, 7 outboards across the back. You know,
Oh, you see the motors going across the back of them.
I'd hate to be buying the gas and go
Oh
in
my
them.
gosh.
And you burn it all one spot.
That's true.
I don't want to do the maintenance.
Changing the oil on all of them at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy Nathan Dryden, he got a 350 Yamaha on 26 or 25 foot sky,
Right.
61 mile an hour.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Fuck that. Yeah, she's scary.
That 871 Natural I got, she does everything I want to do. And she's good on fuel too. Virginia Beach had a new pumper truck, and they wrecked the truck when she was still new.
Oh man.
Totaled the truck, and so York County bought the truck from them in an auction because they wanted the pumps off of it. So they got the pumps off of it, and then Everett Gibbs bought the truck from them in an auction, and that's when David Westcott got the engine, the 871, and put in, what was the Emily, what do you have, Kathy? I can't remember.
Brain dead. Emily
Uh,
something.
But then Nick Rylands bought the boat and redid the boat, and then that's when they named her to Danny Marie, and Sean bought her, and his wife talked him into putting a brand new Cummins in that.
Wow.
So I got that 871. That's where my motor comes from. And you know the fire department maintains them.
Damn right.
She's low hours, and she don't leak no oil or nothing.
She ain't been hurt.
And I ain't even gonna tell you what I paid for it. I about got it for free. I couldn't pass that up.
Oh hell no.
So I had a 1938 671 in her when I bought her. And it ran good, but it leaked like a sieve, man. You couldn't keep oil in it.
No. That's really about a Detroit. They do seep oil a little bit.
Yep.
When I bought mine, I had a 318 Chrysler originally, and I changed over and put a 453 Detroit into it.
Yeah.
And that was a damn good motor.
Yep. Like I said, when we went to diesel, we put a 453. Thurman Ellis had rebuilt it and put it in there. And we would leave out of Back Creek. We fished 200 pots on Egg Island Bar around the Back River and back. 5.5 gallons of fuel a day.
Yeah.
Johnny Riggins did he?
Who?
John Riggins.
John Riggins.
Yeah, out of Seaford.
He's
crab pot all the time.
Yeah. You talking about Martin Riggins?
It's John Riggins, I mean.
I'd say we got 50 anyways, boys.
Yeah, you got fish.
He's 50 now, I'm quit.
That's how I hype them up every day.
I thought y'all gonna pile them up to them cane poles.
Well,
Okay.
we're filling a hole in there.
We had them close to them the other day.
We'll block them across and come up with
Yeah, that's right.
both ends on one side.
Bigger your base, taller your pile base. I love to put pictures on there with the guards down to the water. Them women are on there, oh, they're gonna sink their boats. Yeah. I said, look, they do that every day. They know what they're doing.
Well, I tell you what. I thought I knew what I was doing too. I get that Carolina skiff 19 foot. I put 66 bushels into it. Had done it before. But that day I had a stern wind from the northwest.
Right.
And when I was coming down the river from Mulberry, the swell picked my stern up and the bow went under, kept right on going. Like a submarine.
Darn.
The pedal wheel of the motor to make the water was just spinning.
Right.
So that's it for me, I'm going. So I slowed her down to nothing.
Wow.
And she popped back up.
I put 144 bushels in that 27 foot one of mine.
Yeah, you about lost her.
They lost it.
What
Yeah,
was-
'cause
was it-
when she went down like that to the front, the pile slid forward a little bit, and all the water went to the forward. My pump's in the back.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get forward to pump the water out.
Right.
And never again.
What was his name? Charlie Fur.
Charlie Fur, I ain't heard that name
He
many
used to
days.
live in the shack down
Yep.
there.
Live down there at Jim Taylor's field tomorrow.
We would carve decoys, duck decoys. I got a duck decoy.
Do
to
you
carve.
really?
Yeah.
Wow, you got something.
And they had loaded him up with clams that day, and he was coming up Back River, and the bow went down, and that was it.
Oh,
You know that old shack of his, part of it's still standing down there.
Is it?
Yeah,
I didn't know
Creek.
that.
down there Long Creek.
oh, Charlie First Shack, I remember that.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't but probably 5 or 6 years old. But I remember going down to the wharf with my mom or my grandmama there watching a boat, a dragon for him
Right.
off in the river down there.
Right.
Yeah, he drowned in the river.
Yeah.
That day you saw the boat go down, is that what you said? You
No,
saw
I
it?
didn't see it
I
happen,
gotcha.
but I was told the story.
Yeah, he did. Got swamped, boat went down, he drowned it.
I remember Peter Roberts. He went off in the ocean. He jumped old boy 80, 90 miles offshore, swim all around Scarlet boat. He come in Chesapeake Bay fishing gill nets, drowning it off Buck Road.
Yeah.
He told the boy, he said, you hold on to the flag, I'll swim ashore and get help. He took off. They found him about 2.5 weeks later on fishing was on.
I got a duck decoy that Clyde Smith carved too.
Shit,
Oh man, rooster.
Yeah.
he was something. See, you remember people, I remember. I'm 50, how old are you? I'm 56.
I'm 62, almost 62.
I'm 59, I'll be 60 in July.
Uh-huh.
You ever come across a pair of red Baron ball hip boots? You get them, I want size 13.
All right.
I don't care what they cost, I want them.
I
They
hear
good
you.
boot.
As long as they ain't dry rot.
Right. I got some hip boots now myself, but they ain't red balls.
You can't find them no more.
No.
Hell, nobody even wore horse back in the day that wore hip boots.
Yeah, I know it.
Dad and them drove crabs all day, put their hip boots on.
Right. Who was it? I'm trying to remember who it was. I talked to so many people. Somebody told me that he used to see your daddy with his hip boots every day. And they wanted to try hip boots too. And the first day they wore the hip boots, somehow while they were working, when they were throwing the drudge over, the hip boots got hung in the drudge and they went overboard with the drudge.
Oh, man.
And all they could do was jump in the drudge and they pulled the drudge up. He was in it.
Oh, Jimmy Lindsay.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
He was telling me about that. And I said, oh my goodness.
I seen a Vietnamese on around Buckrow working deck by himself, drudging. He fell overboard, he climbed back up the chain.
Yeah.
Climbed up the chain.
Well, I know more than one story of them bringing the drudge up and they'd be in the bag. They saved them. That's the only way. If you ain't in that drudge, how long it would take you to turn around and try to find somebody? You ain't gonna stay long in that water.
Well, that's how the Holloway man, what was his name?
John Wayne.
Huh?
John Wayne.
John Wayne, he got drowned.
Bob Jr.'s brother.
Yeah. Mo was with him on deck.
Right.
They was trying to rig that Coastal River.
Yeah.
He got swept overboard. Mo was young.
Right.
Mo didn't have to do anything.
Right.
He drowned.
1977.
I hear that.
Fall 77.
Who's that? Brian's dad, Mo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was with the man who got drowned.
Sure was. One of the Vietnamese was off of Ocean View. Dredging, got into a cable, and got into something, took the dredge up. It was rough. They had welded the chain to the spool. Couldn't turn it loose. Took 2 seas over the stern, swamped her. Sunk her right there. Now Mo, he was claiming off Kilmarnock, caught a ship chain.
I remember that.
Turned his tongs loose as the rope was running up through the blocks. It got caught between the shiv and the guard.
Right.
It got jammed up. The boat got going over like that. Water was on the washboard. Then finally it pulled through.
Wow.
Don't think about stuff like that.
No, I know it.
Do shit down at that tide.
I was claiming down there off of the Monitor Merrimack by that red buoy, and I caught one of the cables that used to anchor the barges when they were dredging for the tunnel.
Right.
And that damn cable about 2.5 inches.
Right.
I couldn't get her up, and I couldn't get to the stern at the time I roped to my stern bit, so I tied it where a jury is. I had a side bit right there.
Right.
And man, the tide cut under that boat was swirling, the water was going up. You get that rope stretching and stuff, that tide.
Yeah.
I sat back on a fuel tank about 30 minutes, nothing I could do.
Right.
All of a sudden I heard a pow! Damn, well, let the tongs down. I went and grabbed the rope, I could feel the tongs going across the bottom. The cable, one of the strands that broke.
Right.
Got lucky, got my tongs back up.
I hear that.
But man, that tide run, you can hang like that. Ooh. That's bad.
One morning, somebody went in the restricted area off Fort Monroe. They hit a few, so
I think we did.
next thing you know, everybody out there was all right there on that one spot.
When it might come.
And then, I know there was a couple boats was going at night, I know, but we here he come around Old Point, and everybody was getting out of there fast as they could. And right about that time, we got to hang.
Oh man.
We were hung up. We were doing everything we could to try to get out. He was coming down on us hard, and right at the last second, it popped loose.
They got away.
We started pulling her in and opened her wide open and got out of there just a nick of time.
Y'all got away that day, and old man Ernest got caught.
Yeah.
They went to old man Ernest. He said, Captain, he said, we had $200,000 worth of damage done these cables the last 2 days.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
$200,000.
Yeah, man, hell, we was cutting with two with fucking fiberglass handle axes, fucking cables that big around me.
See, they got a system out there
Got
where they can
boxes on
detect what's going on.
Yeah.
If a sub was approaching or something, you know.
Hydrophones.
Yeah. So that's why all that's restricted in there. They ain't want you in there messing that up.
Oh no.
We went at nighttime. We held 5 licks, you had 20 barrels.
Yeah, I know it.
God damn, it was a crab day.
But the prettiest I ever saw it was over towards the high rise at the Bay Bridge Tunnel.
Uh-huh.
And that hard sand bottom, and you get out there and clean bottom. You hit them out there,
Make 'em
drudge full, you just shovel them right in the barrel, you know, straight in the barrel.
That's how it was at the street there when you didn't have cable hung up.
Yeah.
Michael Diggs lost drudge there one night.
It is.
Yeah. He's pulling 2 6-footers. He got one of them hung up, lost. They're like a pair of shoes. You lose one, you might as well throw the other one away.
Yeah.
They won't catch right.
Wow.
Now you can't just put every two together, you don't
No.
feel it?
No, sir. That was like a Holstein rig. Well, I was telling you about a Holstein rig. Yeah. You got something ain't hung right. You get 2 nets out of whack, you can't fish right.
Yep.
You want?
Then, towards the end of the season, they start hunting. Next thing you know, we're in Back River Stone Pile.
Ooh, what a nice place.
They had stones that big hung up in the drudge.
And parsley.
And you got, yeah, and then you got to start, we would have to start taking the bar loose to get some of them out. Just to get it out of the drudge.
That's a million rock off that place.
Yeah.
Sonny would call me night ahead time. He said, sharpen your knife up. I said,
So tell me, Jerry,
Yes, sir.
how'd you get started out here on the water?
quit school in the 10th grade. Come to James River. I was going to get rich. I'm still working.
I hear that. So tell me what you was telling me a while ago about how you got your degrees.
I went to high school in Back River. I got my bachelor degree in the James River. I got my master's degree in the Rappahannock. I got my doctorates in the Chesapeake Bay.
I hear that. And they've served you well.
Make a living.
That's it. You still going strong. Look at here. Y'all see this pile we got on here, this jag? That don't happen by accident. Takes these determined gentlemen here to come out here and spend the day out here hand tonging. They've been going at it since sunrise. Got a jag on her. And, you know, up in Maryland, they keep talking about how y'all hand tonging since the 1700s. And I'm sorry, but when I saw that, I said, no, we got to come out here and get some Virginia shaft tonging, because we ain't got no pullers. This ain't nothing but you and your back.
That's the puller right there.
Yeah, there you go. There's your puller right there. See them pullers on him? So we want to get out here and capture this and show you that this is the way it's been done since the 1700s and still being done today. And so I've enjoyed being out here with them today, watching, videoing, capturing all this for your all's enjoyment. And you know, people talk about these shells going and being shucked, and then the same shells coming back again. That isn't so. You got to recycle the shells to have a rock for the spats to strike on and grow and have a good environment. But each oyster grows its own shell from beginning to end. So You know, they ain't no hermit crab. They don't get a bigger shell as they grow. They grow in their own shell. So we just wanted to get a couple of them things straight. And we couldn't ask for a better day. It's beautiful out here, perfect weather. Cool enough that you're not sweating to death and warm enough that you're comfortable. Water's flat. So got a jag on her today and still going. So we don't know where we're going to end up.
In the grave before you careful.
Oh boy. Well, this has been great. This is something I've been wanting to catch and capture, and you know, finally this day came. So been a real pleasure to be out here. Now the question is, who's gonna shovel all these off here? Tub at a time. Oh boy, that's gonna be something. We'll see if we can't capture some of that too. Thank you. Yeah, right.
That's pretty wild.
I took my granddaughter to see them.
Let's go bunny hop now. Let's go bunny hop.
Yeah, look. When you see her, when you see that engine house, if you don't know that's her, something wrong.
671.
Yep.
That's my cousin.
Chad is.
Yeah, Chad is. His mother and my grandmama were sisters.
Okay. She used to have a side rig on her. Dredging crabs.
This is granddad.
I got a piece off, you know, the side roller for the whole work chain. The piece that fits over the timber that has the little axle for it to sit on. I got one of them off of her. I'm using it in my displays. I mean, that came from Billy Graham. It didn't come from him.
Chaddy caught a megalodon too, off Kilmarnock.
Did he?
Big 5 inches. And he carried it to the, see, his dad used to run McPherson's garage.
Right.
And he carried it to the garage, and Billy Graham come by there, and he seen it, and goes, oh, Chet, look at the shark teeth, can I see it? Chet said he give it to him, and he dropped it on the floor, and it broke in half.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Darn.
It made him sick.
Yeah, I bet. You want this anchor line?
What did he do with that green rope?
Will that little piece up there work for now?
What's he got up there?
I had it on my tripod. Here, you can have it.
Let me get it. All right, let me get over there.
All right.
You found something?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, when I was trying to rebuild my boat, I had a 20-foot 2x10. I was trying to bend around from the bow back there midships.
Right.
and I had the bow all secured, and I pulled it around to the side there, and it dropped down like that far below the lip of the bottom board. And I got down on my knees trying to push it up.
Right.
And when I did, the damn C-clamp come off the board.
Oh,
that son of a
boy.
bitch swung out and cracked me across top of the head right there.
Woo,
Thought, oh, man. It sounds like somebody hit a home run with a baseball bat. That cracking sound.
I'm sure.
I thought it killed me.
Darn. Man, I
If it had
know
been-
that was a whack.
If it had been 4 inches lower, it'd have broke my nose, my jaw. I'd have messed all that up. Lucky got me right on my forehead.
Right.
Dad
Darn.
always told me I was hard-headed.
Yeah.
He was right.
See the pile, Jared? You see oysters in their boat still? 3 of them shoveling, ain't 3 of them?
They're close. They're close. They got the board turned up, shoved all the way back. They're close.
No, I missed that boat. I had it 41 years.
Yeah, I hear you.
I bought it from David Westcott back in '81.
Right.
I think you just hang out in the creek.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
put 1 or 2 into it today. God damn it, man. Goddamn it ain't. What's it, bud?
What's your guess?
Huh?
How many bushels is it?
Eddie, you got that steering line.
I guess you got a couple hundred there, so.
Eddie,
Couple hundred?
Steering line.
You won't be the first one he's in here. I laid Tracy right at the bottom of the boat. have my drill down.
Say what?
You know exactly what I'm thinking.
Looks like something Mark Brown would have.
Yeah, that looks like a Mark Brown rig, all right. That looks like a Jerry Paul rig, but that looks like...
Something get hurt with it. My bad, boy.
That's the new auto call. Progress.
When you gonna start shoveling, Jack? God dang it. I wish that's all I had to do was tong. Just tong. Not do nothing else but tong.
Well, if you're good like me, that's all you got to do.
Yeah, when you're good like you, yeah. We don't know how good you are yet.
Anytime they want me to take a break.
You gotta have, what's 95 times 3?
285.
Huh?
285.
Huh? Okay, how many?
285.
You gotta have 285. That's just to beat me. I don't know what the other one had, because I never went in there and looked. Huh?
What the?
Hey. No. 1.9? I'd have 200. Goddamn old man. Matt caught 125 reels. Matt told me don't worry about how many I catch, just keep the boat on. He'll catch it. But he told me this morning, he said, don't worry about what you catch. You just keep me on them and I'll load the boat. I said, all right, good enough. Huh? That's all right, ain't it?
Oh! Huh?
You bad or careful?
You do bad wrong with it.
Why? You gonna go to work tomorrow. The hell he ain't.
Bad I ain't.
Yeah, you all going to work tomorrow. The hell you ain't going to work tomorrow. You should have saved some of that energy you can spend on them for tomorrow.
That's all we got today. We know we're going to blow tomorrow.
Huh? No, it ain't gonna blow tomorrow.
Supposed to, I don't know when the hand gonna blow. 20 mile an hour.
God damn, that ain't nothing.
And then you can come back southwest for flood time. You'll have flood tide till 2:30. You must think this is my first rodeo.
First one back in, you knocked off the other day when and the wind won't blow and you come in right on behind me. We're working tomorrow.
Maybe.
Oh, I am.
With the weather fit I ain't. You know that. I ain't scared. If I can stand up, I'll go. I can't stand up, I'll sit down.
See that? He already talking himself about going to work. Ain't that it right in? He's already talking himself about tomorrow. And tomorrow ain't even here.
Right. That's why we should stay until 2 today.
Huh?
We should stay until 2 today. I don't know where we're to put them at. need to come down here.
Ain't got nobody else today?
I got it. All right, why don't you head, John? Come on.
Have you seen the new one? Where that guy from India? Did you see that last night? They arrested him for raping some kids or some women or something. No, look, he's in left the country. He just started his own country.
Yeah.
I said stupid goddamn politicians are.
He gets political immunity. If you're an ambassador from another country, they can't prosecute you. Yeah. So that's why he started his own country.
It's all dope not killing. Is that messed up on dope not killing?
You want to keep something in the water, do you?
Yeah, I'm going something in the water.
Hey, $400 for a ticket.
I'm going something in the water.
We'll put something in the water.
I'm going to put something in the water. Wow, I'm getting wound up now. Yes, ma'am. I ain't gonna get paid this week. Oh, okay, I don't care as long as my wife gets paid, whether I get down, but I'm not with it. Ain't no news to you. He's not taking this. I'm tired. Huh? Too tired, can't hit it. I'm sitting over one of that boy at the restaurant. Might want to know who that was at the time.
Come on now, 25, 30 years. That's what I got, 30 years. Got 42. 30 years. You did with you 30 years. I'm married, my son. Dating is a problem. We dated for 2 years. Dated in high school. Oh yeah? Yeah. I've known her since I was 9 years old. I started going to school with her when I was 9 years old. Yeah. That's probably one of my first girlfriends in school. Yeah. Then she got smart. Wouldn't have nothing to do with me. When I was a teenager, when I got in junior in high school, then she started dating. Got married to you after she got out of high school. You were blessed. You were blessed then.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. There you go.
Been good looking the whole time, never been ugly.
No, he just making sure if she hears something, she's gonna hear that.
You think that's what he is?
Yeah, nice looking one.
Yeah, man.
Good woman too, take care of everything.
That means a lot.
Yep. She puts up with me.
Got a handful right
Yep,
there.
got a handful. Question about that. Can you make them there with that shovel in? Can't catch what you ain't got. He's left.
Yep. All right, we done put them out. We had 238 bushels on here. I cleaned her up nice. Getting ready to head across the James River. Beautiful, still beautiful day. Wind breezing up a little bit, but that's all right.
It's your boy bird day now.
Huh?
It's your boy bird day.
Yeah.
Fair weather.
That's right.
That's what I like.
Y'all did a fine job today.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yep. So I've been anxious wanting to get a good video of it. Y'all didn't let me down, so.
No, good Lord blessed us.
Y'all had them piled up, had a jag on her. So.
Nope, kept us safe and dry and got us back in one piece.
That's right. All right, well, I'm gonna step in here and talk to the captain now, so.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, you want?
Got Jerry over here hiding in the corner.
How you doing?
Y'all, I was telling him, y'all didn't let me down today. Y'all put on a good show, got me a good video of some shaft tonging, 238 bushels.
That's good, that's good.
So we're heading back across the James River now, heading to Deep Creek. So,
Howdy.
how you doing, Ian?
I'm doing all right. A little tired after all that shoveling.
Yeah, I hear you. So, you doing your shoveling and Jerry's too, won't you?
Yeah. We all work together. We all pull our different parts.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. But how long have you been in working on the water?
I started working on the water, and I did 2 summers with Jim Withrow.
Right.
Drudging in the summer, private bottom. And I took a little hiatus for a couple years and came back and just got a loan and bought the boat. That was in 2017. I probably bought the boat and just been grinding ever since. So maybe 5 years tonging or something like that. We've been getting at it.
That's great. So
crabbing a little bit. Yeah, we've done a little bit of crabbing out of this boat and out of Jerry's boat. A lot of tonging. A lot of sailing to the different rivers. That's been interesting because I've never been in the bay.
right.
So that was a change to get offshore like that a little bit.
So what was the most appealing thing? What was it that drew you in?
I like the freedom, and I like the work. I like getting paid for how hard I work.
Right.
You know, I'm not
Exactly.
scared of the work, and ain't like this job here today. Ain't no limit on what you can catch, but what you can catch. That's it.
Exactly. Well, I think that's a big part for everybody, and being self-employed. You ain't going and punching no time clock and sitting in no building with somebody telling you every move to make. So like you said, the freedom, I mean that is a great thing. And, but is there a part of it that's been your favorite? One of the fisheries your favorite? Or
man, I've really been enjoying seed and oysters. I would say that's my favorite, but ain't nothing wrong with turning a drudge either. It ain't hard work. It's not back-breaking work anyway, so that's a lot of help doing that in the wintertime. Like pulling tongs all year round, that'd be tough.
right? Yeah, I hear that. So, but that's good. But y'all did a great job today, and I appreciate y'all letting me come with you.
Yeah, we were glad you came out.
So, y'all be seeing me around. You never know where I'll end up.
That's right.
Oh boy. All right, thank you.
Take it easy.
Muffler falling off on 453. It's all right, Bubba. Come on follow me up that over home, man. I got one you know. Stainless steel muffler.
Huh? That could be even down here in this truck again, unless they're already gone.
Probably already
Yeah, Kevin's gone. Oh, they let him across yesterday on Tuesday. They had restrictions on the Bay Bridge tunnel.
Yeah,
Uh-oh, see some crab pots over here.
Yeah. Nope, not one bit.
Me neither. I like the one side of drawing on.
Could have been a very nice harbor, very, very nice place to tie your boat up there.
There's the house right there.
There's the house. We can all go in together and buy it.
Oh yeah, that's for sale.
Yeah, we can all go in together and buy it, John.
Oh boy.
1.1 million.
Wow.
Got a private dock.
I got my part.
Hey, he got his part.
Nah, I own my house. I can sell my house and have my
There
part.
you go. Yeah, me and my wife own our house. Inherited that money. We bought the house.
Oyster farm right there. Just bring them right out onto my ground and let them clean every 30 days.
Yeah.
Raise them right there, right
That's,
off the
that's the
top.
house right there.
Damn, she ain't tall, is she?
And he's serious thinking about doing that. Get a bunch of people together by him.
There's some oysters right there.
Oh, it is. A lot of them. Natural rock. I think top of pine trees. Tell you one thing, Glenn, I got to show you one.
You know what boat that used to be, don't you?
What, Miss Mary Ann? Right here. Yeah. Pete Freeman, he'd be out there drudging
I
crabs.
know that.
I knew him well. Tommy and all of them.
Yeah. That was the old DD Sue.
She had gotten in right rough shape at Erlin's. Then Erlin started putting her back together.
You ever seen that one Earl's got down there in the
Yeah.
Cece.
Yeah.
And over CC.
He done put some money in her too now.
Yeah, he does.
He said he had $2,200 in the engine house.
She's a shame.